What up, Talking Fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Knuckle Up with your man Mike Orr and Cedric Ben in the den, doing what we do best. Prospects and bringing them to you. Mayweather Promotions, Part 2. Here we go. We are talking about Dynamite David Lopez. You might not know this kid because he is a ripe age of only 18 years old in the super light division. This southpaw is 6 feet tall, and he is ranked 231 out of 315 in the United States right now and 1403 out of 2,058 in the world. Sporting a 100% KO rating. Why? Because he's 1-0 with 1 KO. Coming off his debut win. This was last year, October the 30th, 2021. It was a TKO in the first round. Honestly, guys, he is part of Mayweather Promotions, as you should know, because this is part 2. Have you seen the video of his debut?
Yes, I have. I watched the video of his debut. He made quick work of his opponents. He landed very quick. He has a very quick right hook from his southpaw position. Sets it up with some good jabs from a distance, and then fake the jab and sometimes, like when you have a very good jab, sometimes you can fake the jab and just whip the hook in there. But when you're fast enough, you can just whip the hook in there, and the first movement that you make, your opponent might just assume that it's a jab because that's what he just hit him with a couple of times.
Right.
So when he caught him with that right hook, like he didn't really have to set it up. He just whipped it in there, dropped him, and then dropped him again. And the referee realized that the skill level was just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So David, he's an 18-year-old. He's a phenom and boxing prodigy that hails from Oakland, California. He's proud to represent his mixed culture of Black and Filipino heritage. He was regarded as a top prospect and was ranked number 1 fighter in the U.S. within his division consecutively 2015 and 2016. He started boxing at the age of 5. He quickly showcased as a young boy remarkable hand speed, hand skills, balance, and more importantly, a high level of poise, which is usually a quality that is only in very few boxers, man, and usually the elites of the past and present, such as Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, just to name 2. With the level of sophistication to this kid's game, David is committed to become one of the greatest fighters of all time. Interestingly enough, he also comes from a bloodline of fighters from his great grandfather, who was a professional boxer in the 20s in the Philippines, and up to his father, man, and trainer Chris Lightning Lopez, who was a former 2-time Golden Gloves champion, and his older brother Daniel Lopez, who's an accomplished amateur boxer. So there you go, man. This kid is like destined for greatness in the boxing ring, and he's signed to Mayweather Promotions, and he's doing it right, man. He's doing it right. High IQ in the ring, man. Great hand speed skill for sure. You can see that, and that poise. They're talking about that poise, and you can see it in his debut fight, man. There's no nerves. He's not nervous. He's not worried. He sees it coming, and he's very calm. This kid's gonna be great. I can't wait to see him out again. I don't know why they're holding back and they haven't let him fight again, man. Mayweather, get this kid out there, man. Put this kid in the ring because we got to see him. We got to see his journey. It's gonna be great, man.
Well, I think they're not really in a rush because he's still only 18 years old.
Yeah, he's only 18 for sure.
This would be like his first year as a senior at the amateur level. So maybe that's one of the reasons why they're not really in a rush to throw him to the wolves yet. He's still working his way up. The one thing that I did notice when I was going through his amateur stuff, it's funny that he signed to Mayweather because one of his biggest wins as an amateur, as a little kid, was against one of Mayweather's guys, this kid named Cash Flow. I remember hearing his name years ago, just randomly on YouTube, like before YouTube was as big as it was now.
Right.
Mayweather had a few videos up, and I remember hearing about this kid Cash Flow, and he was pretty good. And I always wondered about whatever happened to him, and it just so happened when I was doing the research on David Dynamite Lopez today, it says that they fought, and I watched the fight, and he beat him. He beat that Cash Flow kid, from Mayweather's gym. So that's probably one of the things that caught Mayweather's attention to sign him.
Honestly, he amassed a 34-4 amateur record. He developed a reputation as a boxer puncher who sticks and moves and always delivers when he when the stakes are high, man. In fact, at the age of 16, David got noticed when he sparred pro Kevin Johnson and held his own in an impressive multi-round showing in 2021. At age 17, David signed to Mayweather Promotions, fulfilling that dream to turn pro, man. And we got to see that debut, and now I can't wait to see this kid jump back in the ring again, man, and show us what his true skills are, man, because, he is from a great lineage of boxers. It's bred into him, born, into it. He eats it, he sleeps it, he does it. This kid's all about boxing, and we're gonna get to see another building of a great, man. That's what this is, man. The beginning of building of a great fighter. Here it is. You'll get to see it. I'll let you guys know the next time he's out fighting, so we can all watch and join in, man, because I can't wait to see this, man. But guys, you know what it is. Cedric, you want to say anything before we get out of here about this kid?
Yeah. Well, like I say every day, I find myself repeating the same thing all the time, that I'm interested to see where their future goes. But really interested with this guy. Like I said, watched some of his amateur fights when he was just a little kid, and a lot of times with little kids, it's just there's not a high skill level. It's just they're just going crazy.
Yeah.
But with David, you could tell he actually was thinking in there, and was actually placing his punches with accuracy, throwing a nice 1-2 and hooks. He wasn't just throwing windmill punches like most little kids do.
Right.
He was actually displaying good skills for a little kid.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
like you said, he like I say all the time, he's gonna be interested to see what
I can't wait to see this one, man. I can't
want to know, see how long he can keep this knockout streak
going. See how long you can keep the O going, man.
Yeah, keep the O going, keep the knockout streak going, keep the flawless rounds going. Yeah, man.
That's it. Well, Talkin' Fight fans, thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Knuckle Up with Mike Gore and Cedric Venn. Guys, you know what it is. We got to get to work so you guys don't have to. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. New fighter, Mayweather Promotions. Stick around, part 3. You know what
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, man. Do it up. TalkinFight.com. Hit that subscribe, like, and share. Knuckle up.